document types. Document types. So normally document types, normally this will maintain in FI table, but as a MM consultant we also should aware what and all the document types we are going to use. So document type is a key used in SAP to identify the type of business transaction entered in SAP. Okay, entered in SAP system. So using document types, we can tell what type of entry is done in SAP. So there are certain predefined document types are there in SAP system. Using that, we are going to identify what type of transactions are done. Okay, na? In MM level, normally this will maintain at T code OBA7. It is maintained at T code OBA7. It's a generic T code. OBA7 is the T code, and now I'll come to the or MM level. When you are creating a purchase order or quotation, you might observe this, right? Document type I told. Let's take ME21N. See here, NB, standard document type. NB is there, UB is the stock transfer order. Same thing when you do quotation, AN for quotation, RFQ. Like this, there is a different document types which you are going to identify the transaction in SAP system. And when you remember, when you did the GR also, document type came alla. If you run our MB5S report, so what is my vendor? See here, WE is the document type. WE means what? Goods receipt, right? So like this, we can identify through document types what type of transactions are done in SAP system. In your MM level, normally the standard document type we use is NB. The type, it is for purchase requisition, and field status is NBB. Then quotation AN, this is quotation, and field status ANA. Again NB for purchase order. Purchase orders also we will take as NB only, but field status will change. NBF. The next one will be MK. This is for contract. So in contract there are two types, MKK, WKK. We will discuss that. Then next one, LP is for scheduling agreement, and field status is LPL. and then FO framework order, field status FOF, and UB. UB is for stock transfer. UBF. Okay, like this. And last time you did the GR, no? So I told you, right, for goods receipt, the document type we have taken is WE, WA. For goods issue, like this we are going to use the document types. You can check it in the T code. I told you the T code. This is at a finance level, but you can enter OBA7. See, AA asset accounting and RE invoice. So you can see it come down. WA goods issue, WE goods receipt, like this. Inventory document. We are going to apply the document types. So why I am telling about the document types? Because the reason is that now when you using the standard document type, you have created a purchase order, right? When using that standard document types, when you create a purchase order, I am getting a system generated number 45 series, no, using NB. Whenever I click on save button, automatically the system is taking the SAP number, which is allotted in the standard SAP format. But sometimes what will happen, the client will tell I want my own number series. The client will tell I want my own number series. So you have to define the number ranges. So how you have to define these number ranges? Using document types only. That is the base. Using document types only, you have to define the number ranges. Okay. So I want my own number series. I don't want SAP number series. The client will tell. So based on that only, we have to define number range configuration. So here for not everything is required. I will do only for purchase order, because that is the maximum entry we will create during our syllabus, no. So I will do the document types for purchase order only, and this LP, FO, UB you can't do it because it is a system generated one. If you try to overwrite, you will get error message. So don't do that one. So only we will do it for purchase order NB document type. So how to do this configuration, how to enable my own document series in the PO level? There are 4 configuration steps are there. So that one by one we'll do now. So first I will come to IMG here, SPRO, IMG, materials management, purchasing. Here I will take purchase order. First one, document types here. Define document types. Execute. Now the standard document type is what? I told you, no, NBF is there. Standard document type is NB, right? Now if you want to maintain your own document type, you select this SAP document type standard one, click on copy as. Now change your document number series. Change your document number. Example, I will take my company code is XZ 1-EX I will take. This is standard PO for company code EXID. Okay, I am changing the document type as per my wish. Enter. Now the system will ask you, do you want to copy all? Yes, I want to copy all. So 55 tables are copied to my new document type because I have copied from SAP standard format. So whatever the tables are defined in that SAP table, copy it to my document types, but it is not standard one. It might change. It might change as per the server. So this is my document type. From going onwards, whenever I am creating a purchase order, I have to select this document type. So I will save this first. So this is the first step. Now for this document type, I want my number ranges. No, I want my own PO number. I don't want SAP PO number. So you have to come back here, define number ranges. Define number ranges for purchase order. So execute. So go to this interval, just check what is the last available number in the table. Okay, let me see here. So for example, there is one variant is the A5 401 to 500. Only 20 numbers are created. So I can use A5. I can use A5. In your server also you identify which is the sequence are available. You can use that one, okay na? But if you get the interval sequence file, you can define your own. You can define, otherwise you just copy from the existing table in your server. Because you will not get the number sequence continuity. That is the one main challenge. So instead of searching and wasting the time here, you can copy from the any of the existing user table. So I will take A5. This is my number range. Come back. Now next one is you have to define the screen layout. Screen layout means it is a field status. Field status means normally whenever the end users are entering the purchase order, there are certain fields we will maintain. Date, material number, entire that all the data we will store it in a field status. So that I am going to define. Tell me.
Sir, NB for present PR and PO also, correct?
NB for PR and PO, but field status will change, right? For both.
I'm not go to field station. You can change as per your requirement. You can change this.
Yes, you can change.
Good. So in our organization, we are using suppose PR for raw material and packaging material. Its sequence is 10. For engineering store, it's 20. But both are PO is 45. So is it possible? How many times we can change this in system?
You can change a number of times. If it is they given you to change the modification option, you can change a number of times, but sequence will be same.
So suppose PO number is a 7 digit and PR number is the 5 digit. It is possible?
Yeah. Here you can maintain number range. So here you can maintain. Here you can maintain number range. How much you want you can. That's why I have taken here 3 digit. A5 401 to 500 420 is there. So I have taken 3 digit is fine for me, so that I can remember. So in number range you will define your own series. Here.
Okay, and there are multiple times we can change this.
But normally they will not change Manish, because if I give the 400 series to identify easily which is a PR item, which is a PO item, we will not change the series. So normally the client, what they will give, all the PR series should be one series they will give in the blueprint, and all purchase order has to be in 45 series, blanket PO 47, STO like 46. So that we are not going to overwrite, but number digit how much you want, preferably you can change it, whether 3, 4, 5, 6. But sequence often and often if you change sequence number, it will create a jumble create a tracking mechanism. You can't track You have to club all the things and you have to put it to Excel, then you will get a one round figure. So because of that confusion, we will not try to overwrite that digit. If the purchase order is for 45, we will maintain that 45 for entire 1 year. Might be in the next financial year we can change, might be if the management decides. So often and often you can change the sequence. If it is 3, 4, 5, you can update. But for one financial year we will not going to change. That is, I am sure on that. We will not change. Because if we keep on changing, it will create some kind of clumsy, jumble kind of a thing. For PR only, if you are maintained 1 series, 2 series, 3 series, how I am going to track? So again you have to pull a report for all the PR starting from 1 to 5 series. Again you have to reconcile, you have to take it into one Excel sheet. For 2 series, 2 more issued. It will create a confusion. So to avoid that confusion, we have a standard format, and PR 1 series will come. And you remember quotation we have created, it came as 6 series, and PO everything is 4, 5 series. Like that, by seeing the document series we can tell, yes sir, it is a purchase order, 6 it is a quotation, 1 series it is a PR. Like that we will maintain a standard format. But you can change. There is option. You can change whenever you want.
Okay, understood.
Yeah. Now example I will just show you here. I think I have created one PR last time for our company code, no? RFQ. If I enter my plant example EX00, see here, see NB. So 4, 5 series is for purchase order, 6 series is quotation. So only 6 series is quotation in my company or in this standard format. So if you maintain 6 series again for PO, you will create confusion. If it is a beginner, again lot of confusion will create. How you are going to bifurcate? If you are an expert, you will know how to bifurcate. But the beginner, if the sequence are same, it will create very confusion. That's why we will not keep a same format. And PR I think one I have created. ME40. PR is 1 series here. So like that you will maintain a standard systematic format. But as you asked, you can change. There is a option you can change here. But normally they will not give it to the end user. They will keep it with the consultant. You have to raise a request with them. They will not give it to you people. Okay, for my A5 is the number range. Now screen layout. Screen layout, as I told you, we will control the fields in the purchase order. So for standard purchase order, here NBF, this is the screen layout. Copy and change it for this one. So 1 dash EXPO purchase order for company code EXID. Okay, enter and save. Now I have my own number range, I have my own field status. This one you have to link to your document type. So step 1, I have defined my own document type. Step 2, number ranges I have did. Step 3, screen layout. Number 4, you come back to document types. Okay, this is my document type now. Now change your number range and field status. So here number range I have taken A5, right, and field status 1 dash EXPO I have taken. So you have to modify your own number range, your own field status. Now save the data. So this is how you are going to do the document types configuration. Now come back. Now come to SAP Easy Access. Now you can see in your screen. If you go to ME21N, create purchase order. See here, 1 dash EX is coming, right? See, 1 dash EX. Now onwards I will use this 1 dash EX. So my vendor number, purchase organization, and company code. Take your material. What is my material? 8101. 200 each. And delivery date, I'll take some 17 1. Middle group, plant and RM. Now checkbox here and post. See, 421. Now I am not getting SAP number. This is the my own number. So I am getting the my own number series 421. Okay. So now try one GR for this. Migo 421, enter PO number. Item OK, checkbox and post. It's accepted. Check it in the PO ME23N. GR we have done. WE document type. So like this we will do the document types. Okay, only purchase order is enough, not others require, because for quotation and all or a purchase requisition, it's not a mandatory process in all the companies. Purchase order compulsory we will do. Okay, so this is how we are going to do the document types configurations. Okay, so some of the important one might depends on the client. Certain clients they will follow the system standard certain client will tell us to do modification. Okay, so the next step will be, we'll discuss on the outline agreements. Next concept is outline agreements. So in outline agreements there are two concepts. One is a contract, one is scheduling agreement. Okay, one is a contract and one is a scheduling agreement, outline agreements. So basically, what is a contract? Contract is a type of procurement. 2 minutes I will come, Manish, 2 minutes. So it is a type of procurement plan by which the orders can be issued. The orders can be issued for materials for certain period. Okay, so normally in the normal PO, what we used to do in normal PO, like we used to give PO date, right? PO date, let's say example 1/1/2025, and we used to give the delivery date to vendor. You have to deliver the goods to me by 25th of Jan. This is in the normal PO used to do. But in contract, what will happen? I'll give the deadline. There is no specific deadline for the vendors. You have to deliver me you have to deliver me on this date only. No specific rule. Example, contract date starting from today. I want some fabric to my company, and at least you can give me the deadline. I want within by 20th of Feb. So I'm going to give a one contract deadline, contract date for vendors. No specific date for delivery. If I say 25th, if he has committed, vendor has committed to deliver, if he is delivering on 26 and 27, sometimes we may not accept, or we will impose some penalty charges. But here in the contract, it is a vendor decision. He might say I don't have, or he can deliver within 1 week also, or he can deliver as per the deadline also, but we are going to give a contract to that vendor. So by 20th of Feb I want the fabric into my plant. So that is your contract. So we are going to give a certain period for vendors to supply. So this method why we follow, because in certain manufacturing companies normally now it is a winter season. If you know, November, December, it is a winter season. If I have to start production, we will plan 4 months before, say from August, because if I purchase in October, the fabric supplier will be in a huge demand. Whatever they say we need to purchase, so it will be very challenging one. So before that only we will fix a contract with the vendor, saying from 1st August we will place one order. By October I want all this, some 5000 woolen fabric into my plant. We will fix a contract with that vendor, so that what will happen, that 5000 quantity I am blocking with that fabric supplier, because most of the vendors will book the orders, and during the production season if I go and ask, they will say no stock available, or they might increase the price. So to be on a safer side, we will go for contracts in the real time scenario. Okay, so normally this contract, if you want to create, just only one, you have to go to SAP EasyAccess by here, logistics, in purchasing, outline agreement, contract. So basically in contract there are two types. One is quantity contract, another one is value contract. So I will check it out. There is a field status, sir, the WKK, MKK. I will check it out what is that for. Quantity means if you want 5000 quantity, he has to give 5000 quantity, or sometimes what I am going to fix it for 8 lakhs. If you fix the value contract, no, for that 8 lakhs you can purchase n number of quantity. You can purchase n number of quantity for that contract. Okay, so here ME 31K contract. So vendor, you select your vendor, $358. Agreement type, here I will take value contract, WK. So WK is the value contract. Okay, MK is quantity, I will take value. So purchase organization, EXPO, E00, purchasing group, plant EX00, storage location RM, and EX1 is my metal group. Enter. Now here validity end date, when you want this contract to be completed, I will give by 31st of Jan, or you can give 5th of Feb 2025. Why it is asking target value? Because I have made quantity value contract, so you have to give the value. You have to give the value. So here 5000 quantity, so I will take price into 1000 rupees. So what is the value? 5 lakh sorry, value contract, no, 5 lakh. So I will take 5 lakh. Now material 81, what is that material? My material 8101, target value 5 lakh, quantity 5000 into I will change it to 500. Wait, 5 lakh is enough, not 50 lakhs. So 500 quantity, each 1000. Okay. Now click on this, save contract. See, contract value is created 4600154. Now this contract you have to issue messages ME 9K print, ME 9K print. Vendor not required, just execute here. See, this is the contract. Select output message and again select display message. See, this is the contract. Valid from, valid to. So there will be validity date, no delivery date. So plant 1 has to deliver, payable immediately. This is the 5 lakh value, 500 each, 1000 net price, 5 lakh. So like this we will give the contract to the vendor.
So when we are selecting the value, we can add multiple line item,
You can add.
and multiple line item we can also some mechanism to be quantity will be must be enter. Like suppose I received one share PO of Reliance side, okay, the value is 1 crore.
Yes.
But in this PO, they can decide 2.2 liter thumbs up in that quantity, 2. Coke is that quantity. Is it possible both are merged in the same?
Yeah, you can merge. What is there? You can merge here. This is the thing, Allah. So validity ended. You take 5.2. So example, you take 1 rupee only. No issue. So whatever line item you want to add, you add. You can add here. Multiple line items. You can add here.
No, my question is, sir, value. Suppose 1 crore PO value is available, but line item quantity is not available. Then trigger will become you have exceed the quantity. Sometimes just like example, the credit block will become. If value is not available, then credit block and anything. In quantity not available, then trigger will become.
If you maintain that option, it will come. Say for example, 358. Say I have given 5.2. So let's take an example of 5 lakh. Okay. Now same thing I will try to do. If you have maintained that validation, it will come. So target quantity 5000 I will take each. So 1000. It is accepting. We can maintain that validation. If you want to, like, one pop-up message should come that the quantity is exceeded. Normally we will maintain that in the PO level and in the material master level, but not in the contract and all. If you want, you can maintain. There is nothing. See, for example, let's say ME 21N. If I try to create a purchase order, I will get one pop-up message like example net due date is in the past, something like that. You can maintain that pop-up message. It is there. You can maintain that option. If you are trying to cross that limit and all, it will not allow. Normally that credit control concept will maintain for customer, no? Vendors also will maintain in the tolerance limit. I think last class there was an error came. I maintained the tolerance limit, Allah.
Yes, tolerance limit, correct.
Purchase requisition here, release procedure, maintain tolerance limit is there, but this is not that one. and here. So we'll maintain tolerance limit for customer level actually and invoice block. So normally it's very rare case. In PR and all we will maintain. In purchase order we will maintain tolerance limit. Here define blocking reasons. You can do this. If you try to cross the allotted limit, it will go for block like this reasons. So you can assign. So in purchase order level we should, because purchase order we will do it for third party, no, so we can set a checkpoints, but contract and all we will not maintain. There is option, Manish, we can maintain with a pop-up message saying if you try to cross that exceeded amount, it will stop. It will.
Okay, I know what in a contract level, suppose our limit is 5 lakh. Okay,
yes.
One PO we can create it, but vendor will supply a partially quantity. So it's auto generated one PO will be received, or we can again manual remaining value we can manual PO created.
Manually you can create.
Between the contract expiry, before the contract expiry date.
Yes.
You can create.
Yes, you can create, because the main thing is that it depends on your metal master. No, metal master you can using metal master you can create.
Okay, and the last date of contract we can create the PO, but the GRN will be due after 2 days. Expiry of contract after 2 days. So
you can do it.
System will allow the GRN doing the GRN.
GRN you can do anytime.
Anytime.
During you can anytime you can do, because when you give the contract, after that only you are going to get the goods, Allah. So the GRN date is always will be future date only. You can do it. Okay. So now this is about the contract part. So the next one we have to discuss on the scheduling agreement part here. So this one I will discuss in tomorrow's session. Tomorrow we'll go for scheduling agreement and we'll start the pricing procedure. Okay. So pricing procedure is very important for consultants that we will do. Okay, pa. So I will send you the recording.
The contract level will be any fixed limited 365 days or any limitation or 5 years. Yeah, you can. We can, when you are doing contract, we can do 5 years for this.
5 years
system is allowed or not?
5 years so ज़्यादा हो गया ना, that much not required, because based on the production season we are going to place the order with vendor.
तो लिमिटेशन है क्या कुछ, कितना लिमिटेशन हम कर सकते हैं? SAP कुछ लिमिटेशन डाल के रखा है?
No, it's purely your internal department decision. How you are going to enable in SAP, the system will accept. There is no deadline specific rules. हाँ, ये आपका मैनेजमेंट डिसीजन पड़ता है that whatever the contract dates of vendor के साथ negotiate करेंगे, the dates we will incorporate in SAP. Whatever you are going to have a discussion in verbally, you are going to incorporate in your ERP system. That's purely on the decision making. So
we can easily 1 year also we can easily do. There is no any barricade from
no any barricades for that. 1 year also. अगर entire 1 year में वो एक ही बंदा है, I want the particular raw material from that vendor only season to season. Of 3 months I want this many quantity. Next 3 months I want this many. For entire year this is your contract. बार बार negotiate करने के लिए वो तो headache नहीं रहेगा ना. Headache हम that way to change again pricing and all. 1 year contract दे देंगे उसको. That is there. Okay, this scheduling agreement we'll discuss in tomorrow's session.